Welcome to the Jeep JK RTT Seasonal Soft Top Loadout. Back on our Willis Ranch campout video, we had a few comments complimenting our rooftop tent build, which is something we really need to give credit to Facebook Marketplace for. We knew what we were looking for, but being a less than novice welder and an even crappier carpenter, with all the feng shui of the soft top Jeep, we wanted to keep the mobile living concept alive, but at the same time we needed to haul stuff like a murder cycle, quad, firewood, garbage, and maybe whatever else we might find on Marketplace. We did add some stuff like spare gas can and utility box. Great for festivals, soirees, general woodwind malaise, and Halloween special sneak peek intros. We added this vintage projector screen, which can be powered from anywhere by this guy when on a full charge, which shockingly only takes an hour if you charge it from home before you head out. Comes with a 45-watt solar panel, so you can top up while you're out and about. Or you can be all early 1900s and use your car lighter port. A whole lot of research went into that little power bank, and given that Ecoflow does actually support other larger power banks to power your home, we went with that. Does wonders charging up all of our mics and lights and cameras for these videos. But we're really not trying to sell you anything here, just lend you some hard-won research knowledge for you to make your own decision. Check out this video for more of the finer details, and back in our description of the video, we'll list some of the products that we're using today so you can have a look for yourself. Before we get into what's in the box, let's talk about all of these amazing little D-ring tie-down points and removable cedar panels. Favorite of this being our back access loading panel. Makes a half-decent rain awning for the bike. Quick costume change. Worry not, it's waterproof. Better for the weather. Find and cut down one of these 1970s fold-out table leg shelves, and you've got yourself a pretty decent little double shelving system.
That envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Hooks becoming handy. We'll start with our flashlight. We've got our spare charging brick. Always gotta have spare dog bags. Old school can opener. Toothbrush for travel purposes. Toothpaste. Old metal comb. Sharpie for sharpieing. Some reusable zip ties. Bug repellent wipes for all the bugs out there. This would be a pre-made paracord bear hang. And here we have some emergency in case we're not feeling so hot or just needing a boost. This here is a soft shackle and a little bushcraft hook we made. Soft shackles are pretty useful and can be set up partially beforehand. Just need to get whatever length of paracord you're looking for, tie a double grinding knot in the end as a stopper knot. Take your bite end, fold it over to make a lark's head. Pass it over whatever you're looking to attach to. In this case, we'll just add this little bushcraft hook we've made. And then pass your knotted end through your lark's head. Kind of like a DIY paracord carabiner. Now that we've repacked everything we chucked onto the ground, let's go check out our top level. Handful of charging cords for our equipment. Some deodorant. This is a reflector for our lantern, which we'll show you in a minute. Some pine tar soap, which is great because wild animals don't like the smell of it. They find it rather pungent and unappealing. It's good to have at camp. Little old school match container. Little towel we can use to button up onto our cross beams here. Leave it hang for when it's needed. This is a pretty wonderful little LED camp light. We did another video on this a while back that it actually failed. This one, after much use, has turned out to be much better, and this will also be linked in the description in case you're interested. Bit of a backup Swiss Army knife. Another larger hook, which you saw used for the projector earlier. And here we have some cutlery, which we bother to bring with us when we're with the tent because we can. But in any other case, hammock camping or tarp camping, doing more bushcraft stuff, we generally just cut some chopsticks while we're out in the woods. Lower level, we've got some bug spray for the bugs. Another hook that we started out of a Y stick that we were crafting out, and we thought this would make another good hook, so we'll get into that at some point in some other trip. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass to come down the ladder at night to tend one, so we use this guy and wash it frequently, just like the 1700s. And here we have a thin little balaclava that's in here for some reason. Not sure why, but useful, I guess. Can never have too much paracord, and these are just our ratchet straps, some duct tape, and this is our camp lantern. Deploying the handles and pulling it up turns it on. It can also be dimmed and shut back down. It is solar charging and also hand crank. You can also USB charge it. Not too big on batteries. It also operates as a charging bank. Handheld flashlight, and this guy also operates in conjunction with the main lantern portion together, or separate as seen here. All in all, that's it. So let's get into something a little more flattering that's a little more breathable. Head up some ladders. Wet shoes? No worries. It's got some primary light source going on in here. Nothing more soothing than some super intense white LEDs. That is where this guy comes in handy. Just pull it down a bit, hold it in place. Keeps it out of your eyes. That's where this guy comes in for some ambiance. The main event feature with this guy usually being the LEDs though. I think it's about 40 feet with this. Easy enough to wrap around camp or around this tent about 30 times. Heading out with the hook at the end, I tend to just thread it through a bunch of stuff and around the tent. Using the little spool winder on the back, through this hook, we can swap this bright ass guy out and turn the lantern light back on. Works wonders if you got any unresolved childhood dentist PTSD. The LED string also has some seasonal settings. Maybe fun for the kids, I guess. Dimmers, flashers, whatnot. Pretty easy to pack back up. Things are charging. Wolf is chilling. Oh, he has officially stolen our pillow. So if you enjoyed our little video, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that hype button and help us beat the algorithm together. Until next time, know your exits and carry a good book.